Nolan Hutter, Robert Morris Men's Soccer, joining us after a very impressive 2022 campaign for the Colonials, who are looking to continue their improvement as a program in 2023. The winds of change really blew through the program this past offseason. A lot of new faces, rookies, transfers incoming, so on and so forth. That's got to be tough to develop develop chemistry with a new group of players. How do you think that's coming along?
Yeah, I think it's going really well so far. We have a new staff, a lot of new players. About half the team's been, switched up from this past spring. And the core group of guys that have been here for the last year and a half are really doing a good job getting them integrated as quickly as possible, so that once the fall season officially kicks off, we're ready to go and start competing for a conference championship hopefully this year.
What are your early impressions of Coach Potter and his staff? In what ways are they similar to or different from, as the case may be, the last regime that was here?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a different style of coaching. I think Coach Potter focused a lot on the tactical side and the scientific side of soccer, really looking at a lot of the things that really directly correlate to wins, whether that's winning first and second balls and just little stats like that can really make an impact on a game. Our last staff I think they're pretty emotional, did a good job of motivating the players, and I think right now we're just building a stronger relationship with our new staff each day, and looking to keep growing that relationship over the course of the fall.
And even though there are additional goals to achieve and bigger bridges to cross, if you will, this team and this program have made a lot of progress in a very short amount of time. What do you think are the biggest reasons for that, for the upward trajectory of the program?
I'd say a lot of it's just the culture in the group. I think once you develop a strong culture that you can maintain over 1, 2, 3 seasons, it just becomes what the standard is in that program. I think we've developed that now, and we've had a couple groups of players that have been here for 1, 2, and 3 years in a row. So now that we've set that standard, it's just the expectations now. When new players come in, that's just what we expect from them to also bring to the table. So I think it's a new era for Robert Morris, and once again, we're kind of starting a little bit over again with the new coaching staff, but the standards are still pretty similar, and the expectations are still high of what we're looking to set out and achieve this year.
What do you feel you can bring to this group that's going to help it achieve those team goals long term?
Yeah, I mean, I've played quite a bit of college soccer. This is going to be, I guess you call me a redshirt COVID senior at this point. It's going to be my 6th season in college soccer. I have a lot of experience. I've grown a lot in my leadership skills over the past couple years, and I think I can really help show these young guys and newer players that are new to college soccer just the way that you can win and just compete on a daily basis. College soccer is such a grind, and just showing up every day to get better, just that 1% at a time, I think can really make a difference over the long term.
So you're the proverbial old man of the group, the redshirt COVID label. Nice,
yeah, you can
nice.
Say that for sure. I hear that one a lot.
Well, I mean, to your point, you must really have a passion for the sport to keep going through that grind, as you called it, and to keep coming back for another year, like you said.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. I mean, college soccer as a whole, it's a challenge emotionally as yourself, and just being a part of a team. There's a lot of commitment that's involved. You sacrifice a lot of time and a lot of energy towards it. But as you said, it's just the love of the game to keep going, and it's a great group to be a part of. So I was ready to keep going, and staying with this group really has been important to me for the last year and a half. So yeah, looking forward to another year, and it's getting harder and harder each year, but we're excited to keep going.